Hey, besties.
Hey.
Welcome back for another episode of the Hello Bestie podcast. I'm Maggie.
I'm Tashima.
How you doing this week, teams?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Got something good for us?
I do. I have kind of a funny thread. I'm interested to get your take on it. Am I the asshole for embarrassing my coworker by outing her as the one who keeps stealing my tea? So I, 28-year-old female, work in a pretty chill office. We've got a shared kitchen area with a take one, leave one vibe for snacks and drinks. People leave extra granola bars, packets of oatmeal, all that. Cool, but the unspoken rule is, if it's labeled, leave it alone. Anyway, I'm kind of a tea snob, and I bring my own imported stuff from this place my grandma used to order from the UK. I keep a little box of it in the kitchen cabinet with a big label on it that says, "My name's Tea." This reads weird, but it's her name, and "please do not take" in all caps with a smiley face. Except someone's been taking it. Not just 1 or 2 bags, half the box disappeared in a week. So I did what any mildly unhinged office girly would do. I slipped a few decoy bags into the box and soaked the bags in fish sauce overnight. Dried them, resealed the wrappers, waited. 2 days later, one of my coworkers, we'll call her Tina, who's a 31-year-old female, comes storming out of the kitchen, gagging, and asking if someone tampered with the tea. I stayed quiet until she said, "I don't know who buys that weird brand, but it tastes like a literal fish tank." And I said, "Oh, that's mine. The one with my name on it?" She went pale, dead silent, and then mumbled something about not seeing the label. Now she's pissed, telling everyone I set her up and that it was a malicious prank when all I did was booby trap my own tea. HR hasn't said anything yet, but some people think I crossed a line. I didn't put anything dangerous in it. I just made it gross. And honestly, if you're going to steal tea from a labeled box, you deserve the fishy consequences. So, am I the asshole for basically tricking her into exposing herself?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, at the end of the day, she can do what she wants to with her tea.
Right.
What would HR say? She bought the tea herself. It's hers. She can do what she wants to with it.
Someone said, "Why isn't the next step asking HR the following? If they steal food from coworkers, what else will they steal from the company?"
Facts.
Like
HR
how they spun that.
HR would be like, "We want no parts."
Especially if it's a take it or leave it thing. She put it in her own box. Because she can always fight, "I like my tea tasting like that. And my name is on there. Do not touch."
Yeah. Absolutely. That's too funny.
That's not some Lipton tea. She's getting the stuff imported. So, yeah, this is not community tea.
Right. There was a situation at an office that I worked where one of my coworkers was buying, like, I don't know, let's say Pepsi Zero or something. It was very specific.
Okay.
And it was cans. Mm-hmm. And they kept noticing, but it's like they would bring enough that they would bring it on Monday. It would last them through the end of the week, and then that Monday they would bring in another thing for themselves. They would like re-up. Okay. Right, and it was labeled. It was very clear that this belonged to them. And so they noticed that somebody was taking their drinks. They booby-trapped it, but when they noticed, let's say by Tuesday, some of them had gone missing, they taped a note to the front of the refrigerator, "I hope whoever has been taking my Pepsi Zero likes the fact that I licked the top of every single one."
No.
And I guarantee you they licked every single one of them. It was cans.
Okay, because I was going to say, how are they...
No,
once you open it, you know it's been opened. Okay.
They were coming in with, like, you know...
Oh.
It's like, you know, I don't know. They had, like a 6-pack. Something like that.
Okay.
Like one a day. Mm-hmm. And so they'd come in with it, and yeah.
Hey, leave yourself alone, man.
Their name was on it.
You get what you get.
Clear as day.
Hey, that's the risk you take.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't think so.
I don't think she was. Extra to soak it in stuff overnight and then dry it. That's
a level of mental.
I love that she said mildly unhinged.
Yeah.
You're kind of owning it.
I would have probably put like seasonings or something. I would have done something like
something
that.
Less invasive, because you just spent a whole evening like really trying to make this look like nothing was wrong with it. Yeah.
Like you need help. Am I overreacting for asking my husband why he gave his mom my seat at graduation? My husband, 33 male, and I, 31 female, don't argue much, but this one has me quietly boiling. I graduated with my master's last weekend. I worked full-time, raised our daughter, 2 female, and pulled night classes for 2 years to get here. Each graduate was given 3 guest tickets. I gave mine to my husband, my mom, and my sister. Cool. Day of graduation, I'm walking into the venue with my cap half falling off, and my husband waves me over with his mom next to him. I assume she somehow got a ticket, maybe from another student. Nope. Later, my sister texts, "Where are you sitting?" I said, "Aren't you here?" And she replied, "I didn't get in, no ticket." Apparently, he gave my sister's ticket to his mom without telling me. His excuse? Your mom and sister would have both cried anyway, and my mom's never seen you graduate. I told him that was disrespectful, and he told me I was being sensitive and making a scene over a seat. I left dinner early and haven't really spoken to him since. He thinks I'm being cold over something logistical, but I feel hurt and blindsided. Am I overreacting?
Absolutely not.
Crazy.
Absolutely not.
You invited your mom to my graduation and gave her my sister's ticket?
That's crazy. Ain't no way. Because you can't redo that. And the mom is flawed, too, for accepting said ticket, knowing it came off the back of the sister.
She may not have known that, though.
Maybe she didn't know.
She may not have known. It doesn't specify.
Maybe she didn't know. So we'll blame the husband because he knew better.
Right.
But also, how did the tickets, like, how is... I would just want to know why she gave the tickets to the husband for him to disperse versus her giving the ticket to her mom and her sister.
It may be one of those things where, like, obviously they probably went together. It's like, here, I'm going to give these to you because she has to go on stage and graduate. So she probably gave him the tickets, getting them from her school, and, like, we'll meet you at the gate type thing.
I guess. It just seems like beforehand it would have been a good idea to give them the tickets instead of the day of. But
neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. He's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, that's in... How did you even think that was going to be okay?
Like, to me, that would make me consider, am I really spending the rest of my life with this person?
How many times you get to graduate?
Yeah.
How many, like...
And you just made this executive decision on your own. But the thing is, you knew this already. For your mom to have gotten to the graduation, gotten ready to go. You already talked to your mom about coming to my graduation. This isn't your graduation. I went to school for 2 years.
Right.
Bust my butt. And my sister's standing outside?
I wanted my mom and my sister to see me make this accomplishment.
And what's crazy to me is for him to do something like that, but OP is like, well, we don't argue much. How, though?
That's a big deal, and that's super insensitive, and I can't see him doing...
Out of the blue.
I can't see him not doing other little mini super disrespectful things.
Right. That would... What? You may have dismissed a lot of things and therefore not argued. There's no way he just decided today to wake up and be an asshole.
Had to. He just sounds like the kind of guy that comes home, like, just leaves his shoes everywhere.
Yes,
doesn't clean up after himself.
What I imagined in my head.
He just seems like he's just
oblivious to being such an inconvenience and a nuisance to everyone around him.
Right.
Like, he seems like the kind of person... Some people might be triggered by this, but he seems like the kind of man that still has his wife bring his plate to the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit would make me flip the table over. Don't you ever. Like, if I choose to bring it to you because I'm already on my way and I have my own plate and I'm fixing the plates and I'm bringing
I'm setting the table, yeah.
That's different than... You sit at the table just expecting me to always bring you your plate.
Yeah, that's
never
crazy.
Eat.
That's crazy.
You will be this big. Like a little string bean. You'd be walking around here looking like Olive from Popeye. You would never have a morsel of food in your mouth if you wait for me to bring you your plate.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know how they come back from that either. That's really disrespectful.
Yeah. I know a lot of times people are like, oh, everybody says divorce, divorce, divorce. But you really need to look at who you're spending your life with. Because this, to me, you're not overreacting. This is a huge deal.
No, that's not an overreaction at all. That's really messed up.
Yeah.
Damn. Like, I would never forgive you for that.
I would never.
And I'm going to bring this shit up anytime something related to it. Like,
yeah, every time you leave your clothes on the floor, every time you don't put your shoes away, every time you sit at that table waiting for me to bring you your plate of food.
Or you just don't follow basic instructions.
Yeah.
See? You can't even do that. Just like you gave your ticket to like it would just come up all the time.
Exactly. Why we really need to reconsider if our values are aligned. That's why. Because I'd never let it go.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for leaving a family barbecue when asked to help in the garden? On Thursday, I was invited to a family barbecue at my ex-wife's stepfather's house, scheduled for today. I brought barbecue sausages and prepared a homemade pasta salad and potato salad. Being good weather, I dressed in summery clothes and shoes, as did my girlfriend, who was also invited. When we got there, we were told that we each had to help first. Clear the patio of dog mess, my dogs were at home, and then clear a space in the garden so that my ex-wife's stepfather could put a greenhouse there next week. After stating that I wasn't dressed for yard work and had just been expecting conversation and drinks and food on the patio, I declined to help. Instantly, everyone made it clear to me that I wasn't wanted if I wasn't going to help. So myself and my girlfriend left and found a nice country pub for dinner instead. I've got back home now, and kids of the adults who were there are now calling me names on social media and stating that I'm scared of hard work. Did I do the right thing after being lured there under false pretenses, or should I have stayed and potentially ruined a good set of clothes just to appease them?
Oh, man. That's
Hold on.
a tricky one.
Okay, so the first comment, and I found this intriguing. My sister and her then boyfriend went to a housewarming party, dressed for a party, bottle of wine in hand. When they got there, they were given a paintbrush and were assigned a wall to paint. They left too. Someone replied to that comment, not OP's comment, which I always think is so funny when it just turns into its own thing.
He's like, hello,
yeah.
problem here.
Yeah, that's called a paint party. It's normal. But also at a paint party, people know and dress accordingly. Then you feed them. I did not know this was a thing.
Paint parties?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was a thing, but like, hey, do you want to help me come over and paint? We can make a whole party of it. We'll have music, wine, pizza, paint, and help me get this done.
That sounds like something you do with your girls. That's something like I invite you and a couple of people. Right. I cannot imagine like Derek, Justin, Calvin, my mama, all the kids coming over. All right, guys, I'm having a paint party.
Paint it. No.
I didn't know that was a thing. And apparently people are doing this. Like, get your own house in order.
Done, I guess. For fun. I mean, so they might. I guess, like, instead of having a barbecue, we all paint and get it, work together, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds like something to do with your homegirls.
But it just seems like something you would be very clear of.
Yes.
How did you think you were going to, like, a regular get-together?
Like a backyard barbecue?
Yeah, where did you get that from? That's why I'm not understanding where that was lost in translation. It seems very obvious that it would have to have come up that we're all here to paint.
I would hope so.
When you show up in non-painting clothes.
I would hope so.
I'd be annoyed.
The reply to the comment, that didn't happen there.
Yeah, yeah.
And this guy just... Yeah, you think you're about to go chill and, somebody's going to be on the grill and you got a little drink in hand.
The thing is, like, I feel like it's tricky, but it depends on the culture. Like, there's some people you can and you can't do that with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to, and I'd be pissed off. But there's certain people that I feel like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
So, like, certain people are known for things, especially elders. Like,
Yeah.
well, you can't start a conversation with such and such. He gonna hand me up and have you talking for hours, or, boy, I can't go over there and say hi because he gonna end up having me on the roof and doing something else.
Exactly.
So it seems like he would know that ex-wife stepdad will pull some stuff like this.
Right. If every time you go there, they're, well, since you're here, help me put this TV up.
There was none of that background.
Right.
So I have to assume that you were just invited to a barbecue.
Right.
And in that case, no, it's not that I'm not dressed to help. I live far away. I can't go back. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, I brought food.
Right.
I wasn't just coming here bumming off of you. Yeah.
I got my Sperry's on. What are you talking about?
Because you want to build a greenhouse next week? Like, let's have the barbecue today and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll help you get the garden ready. Or like I could have come yesterday. Like, there's just so many other ways to go about that than, like he said, luring them under false pretenses. So no, I don't think he's the asshole for not helping because, like, you didn't agree to that. You agreed to come to a barbecue.
You said that perfectly. Like, there's certain people who are just known for that.
Like,
yeah.
All right, you want to get into our game?
Yeah.
All right. You go first this time.
Okay, I'm gonna pull from your side.
Okay.
You did that to me last time.
Okay.
Would you rather never kiss again or never cuddle again?
Never kiss again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like cuddling?
I like cuddling. I like them both, but if I have to pick one to never do again, I like cuddling.
I think I'm not a big cuddler.
I know.
So I guess...
I'm kind of surprised you're struggling with this.
Yeah. Well, I'm also kind of like, I mean...
I don't like it, but never again?
Yeah. I guess I'll say never cuddle again.
Okay.
Not my love language.
Okay. Would you rather only be able to eat food that's pureed or only be able to drink liquids that are frozen solid?
How would you drink it if it's frozen solid?
Correct. You're licking it at this point.
Oh. I guess pureed food?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. It'd all be like mashed potatoes, like baby food. But it'd still have flavor and taste.
True.
As opposed to licking on a popsicle?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Both
I mean, unless it was
horrible.
like a julep.
Both of those sound horrible.
I did see this thread where they posted a picture of a julep and they were like, what do they
call this?
So crazy.
I know. Freeze cut. We talk about that too, yeah.
So interesting how people are like, oh, that's definitely a this and a that. And I'm like, in Florida, we call that a julep.
Yeah, in school, I would call it,
blank.
In Tallahassee, I'll call it a julep. And some people from other places like, man, that's a frozen cup. Or we call that a freeze cup. Or people just have their different things, yeah.
Same where most of the pictures I see have it in a plastic cup. And I feel like for you to be a julep, you gotta be in a styrofoam cup.
A styrofoam or like the little paper Dixie cups?
Yeah, like you gotta be able to flip that. And then as it goes down, you got to be able to start ripping off pieces. And yeah, it's so interesting how many different places call it so many different things.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with the pureed food too.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather every time you eat something, you get food on your shirt, or every time you eat something, it gets stuck in your teeth?
Food on my shirt.
Same.
No question about it.
Yeah.
Would you rather never find a spider in your house or never find a mouse in your house?
Never find a mouse in my house.
Yeah, I would rather never find a mouse too.
Because, yeah, that's what we can't do. Like, I have a zero tolerance for critters, as you know.
I do.
But a mouse? No. If it's bigger than a critter, I have to throw the whole house away. Like, I had recently had an issue where I got trapped in my garage because there was a spider. And I had to call my daughter from my watch, thank God I was wearing it, to bring me spray because I was down to one shoe and I couldn't risk losing the second shoe because I didn't hit it with the first shoe. To come to the garage and save me.
This was a whole ordeal.
Yeah, it was.
So funny.
So if that was my reaction with a spider that I'm very clearly much bigger than.
We can't extrapolate that to a
no.
mouse. Yeah. You never know where those little guys are going to go.
Yeah, no. That's so funny. Would you rather never hear music again or lose your ability to read?
I would rather, oh God, it would be horrible, but I'd rather never hear music again.
Really?
I can't go around not being able to read.
Oh, well, okay. I guess when I'm thinking, I was thinking like reading. Well, I guess reading is reading. So yeah, you're right. It'd be the worst life ever.
Yeah, it'd be right.
I mean, I know there's people who can't, but for having already... Yeah, let me back.
I was like, you have to edit that out. You're like, be the worst life ever. I was like, oh.
Just like I'm saying where I am now, if it just went from like having to choose, for me, having music be so important to me, that would be a huge loss.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So.
For sure. I listen to music all the time.
That's what I meant by that.
Yeah. It almost seems like, music is a necessity in my life because I love it so much.
Right.
But down to bare bones in terms of survival, i.e. Farrah, in like having to read, like not just, you need to be able to learn how to read.
Yeah.
And just basic. So, would you rather have a partner who won't do anything without approval from their mother or have a partner who won't do anything without approval from their therapist?
I was waiting for you to say without your approval from you. And I was going to be like, option B, baby. Ooh. I guess therapist. Because I would hope that the guidance that you're getting from your therapist is unbiased. I would hope. In most cases, the information that you're getting from your mammy is going to be somewhat biased.
I agree.
And if we don't get along, that's going to be a problem.
I agree. Yeah.
So, I'll take therapist for 200, please.
Agreed. Therapist. Yep.
I'd have to hope. I'd also, I guess, like, I'm going to put some fine print on this and say that the therapist is the same gender. Because if you're always calling your therapist and asking them questions and like, are y'all together? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right, okay.
What's happening?
Yeah.
I would just really start planting really weird seeds in my head.
Got it.
You know?
I feel that.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, that was weird. I just didn't need to do that. Do I have a question? Oh, I do. I'm sorry. I'm wondering why you're staring at me. Like,
you gonna go?
Okay. I know I'm getting weird, but sheesh. Would you rather have visited every national park or have visited every national museum?
Every national museum.
I think every national park.
That's a good goal. Both would be great.
Both would be great. But that's me thinking Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
But when we're saying, but Mayaca is also a national park.
Right.
So, it's like, I mean, Gators, Canyon.
There are people that travel to go to Mayaca, though.
There are.
Yeah.
But, all right, I'm going to stick with park. I'm just going to stick with it. Sheesh.
Okay.
There are people that I know that you can stay at national parks for free
Mm-hmm.
and volunteer to work them.
Mm.
So you stay at this park, let's say, for 7 days, and like 3 of those days you volunteer and work in the park and you get to stay.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple that it was their goal to visit every national park.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. They spend all their weekends doing that, basically. They're very outdoorsy.
Yeah, they live in like the couple that I know, they're like in a mobile home or what, like a RV situation.
Same.
And they just go from park to park to park. They stay there for free and they volunteer and work. Actually, I don't know if it's volunteer. I could be wrong on that. You do work it, and because you work it, you get to stay there for free. So maybe they are getting paid.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I don't. That's
either.
interesting.
I just know it's a thing.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, it'd be cool if you're retired to do that.
Yeah. Would you rather have the time to read 100 books every year or make 10 new friends?
Read 100 books a
Yeah,
year.
that's without
a
question.
no-brainer.
Yeah. Read
No
100
friends,
books every
new
year.
friends.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's it.
All right, besties. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Find us on TikTok, Loki Instagram, YouTube, all the places. And we will see you next Tuesday. Bye besties.
I cannot believe we each just spent $50-something on Chinese food.
Oh, I spent more, remember? Because I got the river chicken.
That's crazy. Damn, I wish I understood that. I thought $55 was like normal for our combined ticket. Damn. We could have spent $50 a piece so much better, got us some steaks, some like twice baked potatoes.
Bitch, I don't eat out. I don't go anywhere. I don't ever eat anywhere.
Damn. No, well, lesson learned. We will be very clear with each other next time.
You're
Damn.
gonna be like, is that total?
Yeah.
No, that's your
Total for me or total for all of us?